Hello my friends, welcome to my live stream. My name is Wilfred. For those who celebrate Chinese New Year, 恭喜发财, wishing you a happy Lunar Chinese New Year and lots of good fortunes and good health as well. Happy with the whole gaming kind of hobbies that you and I have. So I was away for a while and holiday and I have not been posting many videos lately because I've been overseas and just enjoy my life and then not to play too many games, I guess. But you know, I'm back to Grim Dawn, and people have been asking like, oh, are you still playing Grim Dawn? I say yes. I mean, of course, it's a really good game. And I started off with well, Oppressor is my first character that got to level 100. Managed to finish Act 1 at the ultimate. Is it called ultimate difficulties? The ultimate difficulties. I managed to get the Act 1. Now, after that, I found it a little bit hard as well. I need to do some farming for gears, and then after that, I created an infiltrator, which was something that I did a kind of random draw during the Christmas period, and that is the infiltrator class that I've decided to play. I didn't find many good build out there for leveling, so I've created a build on my own. Pretty fun, seems to be pretty effective as well. Then I revived my cable list as well. Play a little bit of that. It's a summoner, and I refer to the internet for some help there. There are quite a lot of passionate players out there who do quite a fair bit of builds for cable list, and there are some that I can refer to, and seems to me that it's pretty strong as well. Enjoy it, different playstyle. And then I did another random draw during the I can't remember, just recently, and the fourth and fifth character is a warder and the sorcerer. So for warder is a bleed build. Again, there are quite a number of builds out there in the internet that you could rely on to draw inspiration. But when it comes to a sorcerer or sorceress, because it's a female character, I found that I don't really like some of this tool set or gameplay, and I've decided to again did the research myself, and I've got a build that's rather interesting. I've done a video on that. Do check that out. So basically, it is a build that let me just go back to Devil's Crossing there. It's a build that uses a skill called the Panetti's replicating missile. So it's a bit like Scarlet Ridge when I play Marvel Heroes, in a sense. It can replicate itself. If you fire off, it will replicate itself with multiple fragments. Sometimes it can pass through as well. There's a chance to pass through and replicate itself as well. So it's interesting. You can try to see all these things that have been flying around, and imagine if there are a group of mobs here, and if you target it pretty nicely, position yourself pretty nicely, you get a pretty interesting thing. And I like this build because it's not a very strong build. I don't find any end game build that use that, so I'm curious to do a bit on that. So a lot of end game build focus on Demolitionist, and I can understand. Demo has a lot of very good skill set that does the bombs and grenade and mine and so on. There's a wonderful, a lot of fire, and you can just focus on just fire damage, right? But when it comes to Arcanist, especially for this power here, it's more. I mean, it has a lot of elemental stuff here, but more or less it's really based on elemental, and I have to focus on elemental. And there are, you know, there are other things like ether, there are fire, there are electrical, and so on and so forth. So there are quite a lot of things being mixed up in just one power itself, making it probably the most difficult power to scale up in a decent way. You can do conversion as well, but I don't have all this end game gear in place, right? So anyway, I'm going to go to East Marsh and test out my build to see whether, you know, it's kind of doable. In terms of my defense wise, I more or less kept everything except the ether, which a bit unfortunate. I may want to do a little bit more on that one. Because I found that I face a lot of ether damage, but I hope that there are some kind of like a skill gear upgrade that I can use to to do a little bit on that. There are chaos as well, so I mean I could potentially get another what is it called, the ether ward. I've already done it on the medal as well as the amulet for the ether resistance. So I've done something on that one. So if I really kind of feel fragile, I'll do that. My chaos is still not quite there. My vitality is not quite there yet, so I need to kind of address that as well. But we will see how far I can go with that with the East March. Okay. Now the let me just see how where should I go there. East Marsh. I have not played East Marsh for this character, and it is something here. East Marsh is a dangerous zone, so it's interesting to test out whether things are working out or not. All right, cool. Now, what other skill set I've got besides the missile? I've got the Blackwater Cocktail as well, which is a nice kind of like AOE fire damage there. I've got Devastation as well, which is a nice, like, you know, it just drop a lot of things on. It's a bit of fire aether damage and so on. I've also got the Nullification if I want to kind of like reduce the target's resistance by a fair bit. I can pop a shield as well, and I can do a freeze when things around me and do a minus fire resistance. So it's a few interesting tool set. Let me just bypass all these mobs too first. And I've got quite a fair bit of passive stuff going on as well, like the ward or whatever that help me to survive a little bit better. But yeah, in general, I mean, I do find I quite like this build. And what do I need to do? Okay, and I need to 10 script. Sorry guys, I really should have done the 10 script here. So let me just pop the 10 scripts inside. 10 scripts, should have known that. Alright, so yep. Okay, 10 of them. Okay, 10, got it. Alright, okay, we will see. Dangerous zone. I don't think I'm farming for any gear inside East March. I don't think there are any monster infrequents that I will need. My intention is just to clear the East March, and I'll see how that goes. I've already got this guy here. I mean, I'm supposed to farm for this guy, and I've got it from one of the acts. So I'm pretty happy. It buffed my Panetti missile, so that's cool. Okay, let's see. Wish me luck. This is danger zone whereby monster cannot be slow. They have a slow resistance, not that a slow monster in a sense. Let's start with something easier first. The chodes are usually quite hard. The chode boss, I mean, it destroys many of my character as well, so you can't really face tank them. But I think there are some. Yeah, I can freeze them as well. You know, so I like this build. It requires you a bit of kind of a thing on your feet, kind of thing, not just like spin the wind. And you can see that this thing spin quite nicely. It's by chance, so each encounter you don't quite necessarily know what's going to happen. Alright, so it's quite a few good kind of reputation points as well. And do some fire as well. Oh, yeah, sometimes the range character you have to be careful a little bit. Oh, those are bleed damages, I think so. Alright, so this is the first test. So far so good. Yeah, no worries. Can't really see. I think it's over here.
That skill's not ready.
Ooh, there's a totem there. Oh, nice. I don't know, man. This range range enemy seems to hit really hard. Yeah, you can just do a fire on them. Alright, so there's a totem there. Ooh, wow. Ooh, wow. Alright, not so good. Not looking too good. Oh no! I got stuck. I got stuck. Ooh. Let me just open a portal here, just in case. This is one of the harder one, isn't it? Ooh, wow. Alright. Whoa, so that was probably one of the harder kind of boss that spawned off from a seemingly harmless totem. Alright. And I've healed up myself, so that is was it? Oh, there's still a few. Right, that's done. That must be one of those really tough totem. Some blue items. I mean, this place is never kind of easy. I found that it's a good test of the how well you know your character and so on. Yep. So there's one boss there as well. I'm fully aware that I probably would kind of like the character will get defeated once or twice kind of thing. Generally it's just so hard. If your character not strong enough or DPS not fast enough, I guess. Okay. Whoa, this guy doesn't even what is it, 47 is it? My goodness, that hurts, man. Oh, alright. Alright, there's a monster in frequency here. Oh, cool. I don't really use flame touch, so this is kind of interesting. If I mix the nightfall and whatever, those are more night blade. The flame touch is I think flame touch is demo, maybe. One of these guys here. It is one demo. Yeah, I don't use that either. I knew that I'm not going to find anything nice here. It's just for me to test my skill. Okay, so that was the first boss. Not the hardest. The hardest one to me is really the troll. I find that the troll is really hard, but maybe hard for melee. May not be that hard for range. We'll see. And so that is one. I like it. I am hoping for some really good XP. The troll is here, isn't it? Where is the boss? Oh crap, this is the one, and I'm on the cooldown. Okay, man. No, that's not a boss. Whoa. Whoa, this is the boss here. Whoa, if you get swinged by him, man, you can say goodbye to your whatever. Let me just open a. Oh man, I missed it as well. It's super hard to kite this guy. Well, okay, man. That was a good dodge. That's a good. Whoa! Oh man.
That skill's not ready.
Ooh. Okay. Let's just keep dodging, man. Oh, it's hard, man. This guy. I just lack of the damage over time, I guess. Alright. Whoa, there's another guy. There's another mob here. Ah! Oh no. Come on, man. Okay, cool. Right, a bit of excitement there as well. Well, that to me is probably one of the hardest boss. The rest I'm not that oh, there's a cathedral as well. That one has a lot of magic. And the all right, okay. So far I'm doing okay. I hope. Devastation is not that great. Maybe I should change my build somehow. Well, Devastation is very area basis. It doesn't follow the mob, of course. And it's one of the very highest tier skill that is there. Oh, what is that, man? I try to see the debuff. Okay.
Can't do that yet.
Yeah, I mean, I have 3 layers of damage. One is Devastation, the green one that you see is Fire and Aether. Another one is the Blackwater Cocktail, which is Fire. So together are 3 tier. And if they come close to me, I'll do the freeze on them. That's about it, really. And so far, I don't have to worry too much about energy. I've got enough kind of like setup. Okay, so far so good. Yeah, just constantly open portal here and there, just in case I need to run back. Whoa, these are trolls, isn't it? Whoa, trolls are. Whoa, oh man. Alright, cool. That was the trolls. I always find it a little bit hard. But at least from a range perspective, it's not as bad as melee against all those trolls. If you get hit by the troll, usually it's quite painful. It's an understatement. Yeah, I mean, Devastation is doing okay if you kind of like aim at that place and they don't run too far away from it. Whoa, okay, very good. That was my celestial power, by the way. Alright, a few layers. Very exciting. Okay, so far I need to progress to above here. Oh, hang on a second. I think I have something wrong with my chat. Okay. Right, cool. Ooh, there's a note here. Alright, I'm 42. And let me just get rid of this guy first. Yeah, I am intending to do a bit of this, maybe 2 of this and 1 of this. And I would, I think once I get to maybe 8 out of 16, I'll move to the demo side to put more points there. Not that I do a lot on this guy, but really just to get enough attribute across. I think the only thing that I'm looking for is either this guy and this guy, the shield. I'm leaning towards Arcanist. Whoa! Oh, yeah, I was hitting the wall. Yeah, you can freeze them when they come near to you. That's one of the...
Can't do that yet.
setup, not just tank and spank. Okay, now in I think up above is the cathedral. Ooh, can't really see them, can you? Up above is the cathedral. And the cathedral can be quite tough as well. I remember there's a magic kind of thing. Okay, let's see. Let's just see how. Alright, just clear them off first. Yeah, I mean these mobs are quite okay. Oh, nice. Yeah, the one that I'm worried is more like the elite characters, and my character tend to be a little bit fragile sometimes. Still working towards my defense and all.
Can't do that yet.
Right. It hurts. Okay, so this is the cathedral. Right, this is a cathedral. The boss is not going to be easy, but I think the key is just not to stay too close. Whoa.
That skill's not ready.
Oh wow. I can't quite get. Okay, now it's here. I think vitality damage, which I am, my resistance is pretty bad against vitality damage. I suspect it's vitality, yep, it is.
Can't do that yet.
Alright, okay, so that was rather that was, I don't know what to say, man. It was quite interesting. This is more for Inquisitor, I guess. Rune of Calastar. It's a monster infrequent. I mean, you know, some will farm this guy for the. Okay, so I think more or less the hardest bosses are all done. The troll, the whoa. Yeah, the hardest one is done. So there's only the last boss, which I find it quite okay, and there's a devotion point as well by doing it the first time. It's always good. Yeah. All right. Cool. I like this part of cathedral. It's always a lot of kind of like boxes or chests that I can loot. But like I say, I mean there aren't really. Ooh, look at me up there in the altar. Cool thing. Okay, let me just put it to north here. Right, and the next bit is really just to finish off the East Marsh. So now where? How do I get down here? Oh yeah. Yeah, the last one is really. Yeah, so this was a cathedral. Okay, component. And if you have done the hidden path, or you're doing the hidden path kind of thing, that is a nice dungeon here as well. But I'll be back. For sure I'll be back, because the outcast will ask me to come here and I think destroy the boss. So we'll see. I hear like the word like fresh blood, like, you know, remind me of the butcher in D4, like Fresh meat. Right, so this part is kind of clear, and I think this this whole part is kind of just an island on its own. Does it connect to the mainland? It doesn't, does it? Doesn't. They should just have a bridge somewhere. Okay, cool. So that is done. That was the cathedral. And now is the last bit towards the final boss and the shrine as well. For my devotion points. I've done a lot of research on my own to kind of understand which one I should, what kind of, like, you know, devotion power I should be using. Again, it's all sandbox. I'm trying out this build. May or may not work out. So this is the one. Once you've unlocked the hidden path quest line, which I love it, by the way, it kind of lead very nicely to the Forgotten Gods DLC as well, on the story or the lore behind Green Dawn. Wonderful. Always enjoy that. Always enjoy that.
I can't do that yet.
Right. Okay. So this quite a number of. Yeah, and this place is good for XP as well. If you don't mind the kind of excitement. Bear in mind that if the character get, oh my goodness, this is yet another shrine, is it? Yeah, usually there are 2 totems here. Alright. Okay, so this is not the boss one, so it's not bad. It's not a skull. So it's not as terrible as the other one. Oh, it's a bleeding damage as well. Maybe for my water. Yeah, you can farm some gear across multiple characters of the similar kind of progress, I would say. Just but I won't overdo it. You know, I would just focusing on the blue or epic items for my other classes. Otherwise, you have to go through a lot of green items to hunt for the attribute that I need, and that is just too destructive, you know. Right, I'm almost there. I'm done. And I think, oh, I got trapped. Okay, and the pushing into the final. Oh, there's an elite there. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I can't reposition that to the other side, so my replicating missile may have a chance to hit the other mob. So it's a lot of thinking playing the Panetti build for sure. It's not as straightforward as, like, you know, there's like a spin the wing kind of thing. There's a bit of positioning which target to hit, because you want to have the best opportunity when it comes to replicating the missile. Ooh, yeah. So there is Oroboruk is yet another main character of this game, by the way. So it's good to read up the journal in just a bit. Maybe not now, in my leisure time. Cool. Yeah, I mean, situation like this one, the missile is really working very well. With all this kind of like it replicates itself, pass through, do a bit of like ooh, let's do a debuff nullification there. Yeah, there's a lot of reputation here as well. It's good. Alright, I'm almost there. A bit back and forth to I want to just open up all the areas. Let me just go down a little bit first. I have to come back up again. I will. I know the boss is up there, but I want to just finish this dungeon with the boss. There will be a final bits of it, if I can see any elite. I mean, after all, it is quite a good XP as well, so I don't mind. See, the Sorcerer has a lot of cool magic. At least there are 3 of them. Yeah, I can freeze them if they get close to you. Just Devastation has a fairly long cooldown. Maybe I need somehow cooldown reduction to make it work better. We'll see. Ah. Yeah, that's Devastation, by the way. Yeah, I cleaned them up, this whole area. Okay, last bit before the final boss. Cool, they're all clean here. Last push.
That skill's not ready.
Yo! Oh man, I missed that, haven't I? This is bad. Oh, I think my infiltrator does better. It's just that all my AOE seems to land in a different place. I may want to redo my build a little bit just to make myself it's just hard to. Yeah, that's done. Cool. This is it's mainly for Blade Arc, which is a soldier kind of thing. Maybe my warder could use one of these guys. Okay, so nothing here, just a shrine. So I've let me offer this guy. Cool. So I've got another. Yeah. So I got the devotion and do a bit of like Bard. It's kind of nice for some kind of defensive. So I reckon it's not too all out for offensive. A bit of defensive as well. Anyhow, thank you so very much for watching this live stream. It's meant to be a short one, just to do a little bit of like a East Marsh kind of testing on the character. I think in general the tool set seems alright. I'm not that happy with the fact that the two of my layers, which is the Devastation as well as the Blackwater Cocktail, tend to miss the target and move a lot because it's kind of doing damage in that area. But I'm kind of happy with the missile, the Panetti's missile. I like the fact that it can't replicate itself, pass through, and a little bit of chance to it. It's great for a lot of monsters, but when it comes to boss fight, then it get a bit of lacking in power. But anyway, I will think I will try to figure out what other kind of like tools that I may want to I may want to kind of rethink my build in just a bit. But but maybe it is what it is. I just need to adapt myself to play smarter with the Devastation. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll post more video as I progress further in any of my 5 characters. And yes, I'm looking forward to the new DLC so that I can have another mastery to play, now that I kind of get a little bit more aware of the existing mastery. Alright.